What is aestheticism and why is it important? Imagine a world where beauty and aesthetic experience reign supreme, where art exists for its own sake, free from the constraints of morality and utility. Welcome to the world of aestheticism. Emerging in the late 19th century, primarily in Europe, aestheticism was an artistic and intellectual movement that celebrated the pursuit of beauty as the pinnacle of human expression and value. It stood in stark contrast to the prevailing Victorian norms, which placed high value on utility, morality, and social responsibility in both art and life. Key to the aesthetic movement was an emphasis on beauty. Aestheticism held beauty in high regard, considering it of intrinsic value, something to be pursued for its own sake. A sense of decadence and indulgence often characterized this pursuit, with a fascination for the sensuous, the exotic, and sometimes the morally ambiguous. Aestheticism also celebrated individualism. It championed the unique sensibilities of artists and individuals, encouraging self-expression and a rejection of societal conventions. Symbolism played a significant role within this movement, with artists and writers using symbols and metaphors to convey deeper, often abstract meanings in their works. Moreover, aestheticism was decidedly anti-utilitarian. It rejected the idea that art and life should serve practical, moral, or political purposes. Instead, it argued against art as a means to convey moral lessons or social messages. The evolution of aestheticism can be traced from its precursors in the Romantic movement, which also celebrated individualism, imagination, and emotional expression, through its early development with figures like Walter Pater and Algernon Charles Swinburne, to its peak during the late Victorian era, with figures like Oscar Wilde. However, like all movements, aestheticism had its critics and faced backlash from those unsettled by its rejection of traditional moral values. Despite this, its influence is undeniable and can be seen in subsequent artistic movements like Art Nouveau and certain aspects of modernism. Today, its legacy continues to influence contemporary art and design, emphasizing the importance of aesthetics and individual expression. In essence, aestheticism was a radical departure from the norms of its time, championing beauty, individualism, and the pursuit of aesthetic experiences as the highest values in art and life. While it had its peak during the late Victorian era, its influence persists, reminding us of the power of beauty and the importance of individual expression in our world today.